instrumentalists. The trouble I got from people. I remember recently I was preaching in a church and I made a comment that we should take care of instrumentalists. I remember recently I was preaching in a church and I made a comment that we should take care of instrumentalists. I remember recently I was preaching in a church and I made a comment that we should take care of instrumentalists. The trouble I got from people. Why should I say we should take care of instrumentalists? But why not? Listen, there is nothing wrong with having musicians who are full-time. Michael Jackson has had them. Elton John has them. Am I talking to somebody at all? They're wealthy people and they play it to perfection. They rehearse, they practice. And I know churches that have got them. When you come to our church, some of them are full-time. Yeah. They are staff. And people think when people play music, that is all they do. No, one of them have got a master's degree. He's not an illiterate. He has a master's degree. And apart from playing the music, he works in the administration of the ministry. I told mommy, I said, this is one group of people I would defend with everything. And that's because it's very easy to defend it. Do you know the number of rehearsals people must do?
Yeah. We know. Thank you so much, Reverend Eastwood Anaba. I would defend it. So, Rev, tell us what really happened at your church. Can you please explain to us what really happened at that very day? What message did you preach?
I remember recently I was preaching in a church and I made a comment that we should take care of instrumentalists.
Oh, okay. So you made a comment. You really made a comment, and what happened?
The trouble I got from people.
Oh, so you went through trouble. You should have called me. Oh, Rev. You know, I like your preaching, pa. I remember the other day I came to Dansoman Congress Chapel. Oh, you preach very well. 3 hours solid preaching, non-stop. Rev. And so what happened?
Why should I say we should take care of instrumentalists?
Oh, so who said that? Is it your members or other pastors from other churches, or who said that?
But why not? Listen. There is nothing wrong with having music.
Oh yes, for me, I know there's nothing wrong. Mistake biani. Asam na can correct. And from so biani asam na can. Reverend Anaba. Reverend me power sempa, but asam na can and from so biani. But na tese so for penny oforiata e wo mentem. So for penny be chere na dwen. And the Frankie 5 so much again. Oh, as I'm not can from Sony. Now then I've been with Gawana.
Musicians who are full-time. Michael Jackson has had them. Elton John has them. Am I talking to somebody else?
Yeah. You are talking to me. You are talking to me because Michael Jackson was instrumentalist full-time. Elton John mo and my favorite Celine Dion mo. And now what do you say?
They're wealthy people and they play it to perfection.
They play it. Ghana hakwa shatawale muina. Wamu DJ sini adeche say you tuomka ubeti say dan say okoboma shatawale say obeti DJ say you tuaneka say peche. Na denti na asofo moje tight, moje offering, moje collection. Akwanchire your friend consultation. Consultation. Na mo pese musicians so mo sorry mo be show mo etio mo kaye mutimo den pa.
They rehearse, they practice.
Ebinim kura do mo sika faka eba entio mo ka frangi 5 entio mo ka.
And I know churches that have got them. When you come to our church, some of them are on full-time. Yeah?
Oh yeah, they are on full-time. And so ni be rented die. I'm a gospel musicians, you know. Ebi ya toka edi ama omo. Ebi ya toka edi ama omo. Ebi ya ama omo 2 bedrooms. Cheme hon self-contained yetu omo ka ebi su die bobo. Ebi timo de asofo ni bi timo de.
Yeah. They are staff. And people think when people play music, that is all they do.
Yeah. Because as so funny be boom musicians, especially instrumentalists, kofono mo borgan 10 tiam kasaka so many just say for mo beer and no and a reverend is to dana ba eka wasam.
No, one of them have got a master's degree. He's not an illiterate. He has a master's degree. And apart from playing the music, he works in the administration of the ministry. I told mommy, I said, this is one group of people I would defend with everything I can.
And one tina rev me no ya dream pa. And one zintina me so me bow tape this me support. We support pa. So for me to baby we do my term so I mean tuaka. Pepe. Ya me fa body tuaka. Me say we di my term so we do my term there ya me shraw.
And that's because it's very easy to defend it.
Yeah, that is why I'm defending. That is why I'm defending. That is why I am defending Frankie 5 our studio. And now yawo ayem de. Say so for furiata away yentem. Ayem de. Say so for furiata awo mentem. Na Kofi Donko aye Celestine Donko husband. Ono so our studio ha. Na asofo amoye sa de. Osofu mama wakwaba.
Yeah.
Nampacho mpom te se.
Adom me hoye pa.
Bibia boko de.
Adom.
Adena asofo.
Adom asofo why o me good pa.
Adena asofo ye yesa. Some me question madane no. Nka make say adena asofo mo yesa ntimi dimi washim. Adena asofo ye yesa ebinum yesa.
Menye sure say sofo bia ni hono mo a obehye da se wo ye bibisa on the papa nsem wo kan no wo yi nsem no a o come from an angle also yi o yi nsem bi o yi nsem bi wo ho also o kasa no o se enipa bi wo ho no a enye se twene no kwa no mo bo there are other things they do as you be PhD ni ade and all for the trust of people like that I will defend them.
But so obi oni PhD onye degree holder na ebia otonjuma na obo organ wa sorry no ube hu ni say
you see otudum I may find say
a gospel musician or a member of your church,
a member of my church,
yes,
or a child of God. So and then again was I a member of the church. Now Papa Casano can say they come to rehearse and train and all of that. So yeah, and people like that they need to be supported. Enti ubia ono oyasa foba na obeba betujum or a gospel musician obeba rehearsals and all of that. Church no buano. I don't have any issues about that. I saw there was some more.
Oh, buano kwa ben so say wo tua na ka every month.
You see,
your support or help.
Ahoden wo ho a.
Ahoden wo ho a.
I was sorry, I support it.
Basa asofo ni tua mo ka every month.
And no, it is a relative. It's a baby officer aketua. So when fans say aketua, but doing comparison, you can see say we dey. You can say dey aketua is something that's cushion you. Sustain you.
Yeah, ma bibi kaka. Basa also professional because also we juma we yan say we ya suffer full time. We juma no intino sabe umbe preaching na o amba obetu enkwala school fees enkwala beko school intino untumi nkasa suffer sabe ye ma bibi kaka say ye support. The church must pay you as a salary.
And you say the church must pay you. Yes, the church must pay you. So by also said did you wear
so one call 3-4 yes
and the church must pay you. But what is the situation? Say, well, I don't want to go there too much. Remember, baby, or come to follow us.
Because me lankini na because no so oya software or that asona no inti say dia ye ma software ye tua software ka na instrumentalist or barriers ono so Sunday bia agina pulpit ono so Sunday bia baba beto nwuma ye bibia ono so the profession no
you see me fi say do bia was yeah it moment dia trying say ma some demarcation kakra
abem okay
because there was a cancer so for so ba Sunday obey preach now so ba now so abeto dwom say once ye ma we dey was ye mass of for the why we are now about the cancer wo nyina nyamedwuma no mo ye
ni na nyamedwuma
very good but there was who say ye ni na nyamedwuma but then one is a pastor no or take charge of even including musician
yeah
and you know there's that difference kakra so
for there say any dey man say for penny but musician so no confuse ono so no professional
no I am not saying say no confuse no me am fa mano no confuse no who deserve what also the man.
Yeah, the man. Okay.
And you see, one other aspect I mean normally what issue who say. So when it happens, say, me person me bebo, ma me bonti, and I say,
when to me come member.
Very good. I want to me wish you could cry. You wish I want to say no by you nina swa. Now question those are me can first me can say one we Christian, two who's high church member. Enti o sum nyame. But means how the sum nyame say wo ba wo body instrument
wo tonjom
wo tonjom. Enti se bi ekoba se
oh senior papa no chocho you know senior open tam dia akasa no na
the koba
asa o ma kona wo ho ba me defend no mensiro
ekoba se ekoba se eno ama
memba mento
has the pastor told you say any other house and say can sangenti
on preaching
say name of sangenti me preaching me okay nyam sem ozi pastoral work no enya ne sorry dem preaching kwa you see sometimes ya see kwa but a pastor's work is not a whole because Bible say you are watching over the flock nyame do what was how do you watch over them and you will give account.
But Papa said, I saw for you, apart from me panelist. I saw for no, your chama, dear musician, Modi, oh, Papa, Yamishira, Yaba Mishians. I said, dear Babanukrana, a such a sorry, now could to you, a such a sorry, I could to your cry at the Bama.
And fun no, yeah. Was someone walking.
Oh, I don't know,
dear. And in a slow,
Papa,
it could happen, say, a bimba, and you ever know and cancer, and then they ask you, oh, Conona, yeah. Frankie 5. Well, man, I do a what they are questions in there. I don't have issue with
you better show me. But would you to me say you show me, dear? Currently,
it is something as on the doors.
Now, okay.
You win and you show me, and I'm also cancer be say if the Indian Swan will the church has the
money. He say you show me. Say be a 5,000 every month. I say the money.
And you both say baby will say okay, yen to me and mouth the open. But the way is once in your year.
Da benda.
And Yamakon anymore.
Da benda.
Yes, you be pia.
Da benda.
No, and I make us say, baby, on more. Would you want to pa? And there say, hi, diamond, a musician. See a man is yes. So, musician, be how when you're Juma, be and no, you're Nejuma or fun as an Ejuma. So, and you want fun as an Ejuma. I was say, Nejuma, now, sorry, no, one banny idea, or say,
yes, no
musician, you know, woman, as I say, one more Pia, one more to you, Celestine, don't call. Because gospel musician Celestine, don't call Diana, and Moon, our P. Also, P. But I was all them what the other day. Piba.
To walk upon your mummy, so I'm saying, your casano, and then a very dicey part, and your mummy, your babaso.
Oh, Piba.
The Piba.
So the moon. So,
then they wear pianos.
There are ways to help that person. I was a sorry one. We go on with P on sorry, a man. They put the sorry person, the man who did try to ground. Already, the end I had crowd. So, to do on more. You hear and say, down the air, Papa, we press a
release press conference in the end.
So for no. Can't see me say, oh, my brother can't see me say, Papa in the cancer from the D1. Baby, I want to suffer one, baby, he's there. Baby, I will
the support and yes, he can cry. Nobody did Frankie 5.
Frankie 5, and yes, he can cry.
And yes, he can cry.
Supporting,
yeah, motivation, presence. Someone can't say me say, I think at the tail end of it, or can't say me say, Senyama Kong can a little baby. You're going to be hosting. Wow.
It's all part.
How many churches today? How many churches, Frankie 5? How many churches? How many pastors?
We are for a better
I'm a for a better mama. Frankie 5, how many churches?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Michelle with TF4.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Ghana.
Thank you, brother.
Now, topic we are very sensitive.
Yes.
Now, unya ko boso pe no abre asofu bibiri krumu. Abre omu krumu pa nti wanhwa na wanya peace of mind. But let me say a big thank you to all pastors for the good job they are doing.
Okay.
With regards to musicians. I think that's also for and so one person make us so don't first start to gag me. Say we bomb basso. My idea say because any more anka musicians also say we omo talented wo no kaye I base my premise on the parable of the talents, Matthew 25.
Yeah.
So for Kwamina. What wrong? Okay, mean the spirit is working.
Bible quotation and the
parable of the talents. So that talent no story na see pa abra ira yesu e the talent in ma 5 no ohwesu ye anya so ohwesu ye keke o odi koye adwuma enya ho aketua mo na master ne bae no obisa na say de na odi talent ne ye o se say ni say na me be ye we ene ho aketua menyae so mo akwapa
no kwafo
akwapa no kwafo you know, because you have been very responsible and you have taken care of this gift. You didn't just take care of it, you developed it, you made money out of it, and you brought a profit to me. It means that talent, we have a responsibility, and one day we shall all give account of what the talent God has endowed us with. Now, I can see to say, ministry, gospel ministry, you know, there's music, there's the prophetic, there's pastoral, there's teachers, there's evangelists. These are all gifts.
Yeah.
Nina kaho and a gospel ministry, you know. And so, with all due respect, with every respect to every leader or man of God, but it is all ministry. We complement each other. Can you imagine say what here sorry no to instruments fair gum. They be sorry for beba. Mbom same say instruments ni go on worship instruments. Be ante hu be ambo. But you sought money to go buy this instrument. You did not realize that there are human beings who play those instruments, who exert energy, who exhibit the God-given talent. They are more Matthew 25, you know, that they have a responsibility to give an account of it, make money out of it, and let God see what they have done when the trumpet sounds one day. Make sense to say, let's not run away from it. As of for Mr. Shremu, you have the God will ask you because the talents that he's giving you in the church monso obebisamo says our talents we are this share monsa it said ye wo ma ye see you do sra that kunyakobo bebisa say man am de ma no were you responsible for them? If we don't take care of them, I'm sure God is going to question all of you, because it is our responsibility. When I say ours, also for kwame namo more responsibility is that you take care of the people in the church who express themselves through music. It's God's given talent. You can't run away from it.
Not music alone, but
you have to. You have to take good care of them. When I say musician, and yet you're to know. I'm talking about when musician, somebody who's able to play an instrument. I'm not talking about singers.
Okay,
they are all part of it. But I'm saying that pay attention to your musicians.
Do you think when you say pay attention, I mean, just clarify more. Do you think they should pay them salary wise?
Put them on payroll. Simple. You have a security man in the church, don't you?
Yeah, sure.
Why employ private security be or take care? At the end of every month, you write a check to that security company. How much more those who are making judicious use of the instruments in the church and keeping members in the church? Pay them. Find a way to pay them. It may not necessarily be cash. It could be sponsorship. It could be education. You are taking care of it. It could be an investment in a particular part of their business. Ebia or you be or a teleni, but or some musician or boy, sorry, you manage to buy the person a machine. That is pay. Because of the bay you they are share talent. The talent must be taken care of, and yes, a better roti, and God will ask the musician. But it's your fault. So pay them. Find a way. It may not always necessarily be cash, like I'm saying, but find a way to pay them.
Wow. Kofi Dongo, do you think say
I think said a Frank Kenny now, and then the kind almost as the same thing I make. Yeah, but then I said yes, you choir and yes, you can't kwana with many panel. You see, sometimes Crano, Ubu and yes, can hear, but Uber friend Crano, a Casa Chireno Crano, who's Adia me. So for in that time, sometimes we do a musician by organizing the shop of Grand Pio. And over alone, Crano, the other bit.
Good. Before Kofi don't call back as an young Manosu Yansaka Quiz Ernest or per se or my contribution. Master Ernest, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Kamna.
Net is saying
Boko Center for one elsewhere.
Yami Adom, Yami buy me who
I may also my field pa national competition best out.
Nanka also to me ba.
And but I said body na America cry wiki we say ko bid on cover catcher. Na me shada nya fine papa. You go fika cry.
Kofi don't call you PR na.
Me near preoccupy and say John de menena for Monday copy with
the Miss or say on your PR on one or kind. Also on your on no Casa resigned that I was a winning woman bindi on Kwana Adi. Mazana is catching a topic I are discussing. What is your take on it?
Okay, so Materials for Casa, materials for submission. Na utiers of we pa. I think Kaka Mekan say that is where the submission. Any the thought they are so for our musicians no one. I think that causes the problem of what we are having between the gospel musicians and then the church. Now, the person may perceive situation in community. We are not saying that our sisters, but sorry, them one. Or no, sorry, no more. Sorry, them what church. Our sisters in Casa to Makabosome for being members of the church and performing to the church. We are confused upon Casa or corporate be sorry into autonomous or to saw them one because they yeah. But what we are trying to say is in a congregation of congregation you were a doctor for whom, you were architect for whom, you were you compose for what we call church. And then out of this composition, the church sees the need. There are some individuals who have got professional skills as an IA instrumentalists, professional musicians are. Their only duty in the church, and I'm happy Frankie Five brought the aspect of the security And I think security also was so can see a because on security man also per heaven a call. And think security man area saw Diane and says GP. But then in this particular instance, we are talking about these active musicians whose duty and mandate is in the church. Sir, they are there 24/7. And in fact, some of the churches even has restrictions. If you are a keyboardist in a particular church, you are not permitted to even go and do any external performance or any other place. That is how it is. So the question is, how do this individual who is being restricted, say money in give show maybe answer Tuesday or about practice. Yawada, waba women fellowship. Saturday, Friday night, wababa all night. Saturday, wababa akwanchire all service. Sunday, waba service no Sunday no waba first service, abo second service, wasanso abo midnight service. Ovia Monday, national first day. Say nipa we uncle fie because yeah the channel kwa into ono so fancha kwa na ono so na dia all ye wa so dem e dia bo Nyankopon adwuma no. And then we ask the question, say, how do that person survive? Say nipa no onya den and out in the Marco school placement here abay anko former day be ko university ni we no say nipa no tell so dem ho no sa no say nipa no. The question is, the person business of mom come and say, "Send on your day, Anna nema wedidi on your day because Bible say and sign your jumano and the Anna a juma be aso nipa the sanu no and no and a Bible no show kitty say ube into to slow to do now so the abua mo Nyankopon juma akoso." So if that musician is being denied of his pay in terms of his due pay of work, how do we expect that musician to also become a proper Christian to go to heaven?
Okay.
Well, system now and say to the control state, it means that there are over 90% of church musicians they are never going to go to heaven because they are never going to get money to pay tithe, which is also a sin before God, which can also deny them from going to heaven. They are not going to be responsible. They will never get money to take care of their children. That means that they will also become irresponsible because they are the Oma won't collaborate. We are because or your keyboardist was sorry, or your drummer was sorry, or your way was sorry. And I think that we need to situate the argument word and then level it.
Thank you so much.
This is where I'm coming from.
Thank you, Mr. Ennis. No, with your also for Mema rule out. Also for Mema Mr. Ennis, thank you so much for your submission. Thank you. Yambra Studio. Kofi Donko. Afe Yaba also.
Medical chair for Afe Makache. Abusuafo nyina ne ayonkofo se ene anwumre ye nuaba dine program no was so kiti
okay
5 pm ya ye nyina ye hia wo Paris Dome na fe masa abo atiefo amane se celestial praise ticket no so about ene nti wo hia celestial praise ticket ni bia wo ko celestine page a obehu short code na
Kofi Donko
obe dial na
mama waba mi show so mama ye discussion mama time na fe na obe start na obe ye advert na obe ye way masa me di unwe ya pa me di unwe ya obe tu ya to me di unwe ya obi a ye hot discussion afi na obe ka celestial
ni nyina nya gospel
de be adan topic na me di bisa no I am pesa Frankie 5 I am pesa as a minister say no mata yes
enti obi a wo hia ticket bi akosa the same page so a wo benya bi I'm just some dey no na babia I was me dey start free no Mr. Frankie 5 who say me true scripture na no
we real scripture
mamwa me ho aka mama me ho aka because you see talent no anya media maye no Frankly, but I just want to add one bit of it. We will account for it. Until Jesus buy from what kind of story now? They had to account for the stewardship of the talent they had. So there's accountability to the talent. Nyame talent, no kase kokodi dakom. So I agree, church must support, but there is absolutely nothing wrong with the church putting musicians and instrumentalists on payroll. Absolutely nothing wrong. And I think that should be the way to
go. But do you
think
I didn't think so for maybe so if you have any idea.
I know some of the issues, concerns, and so but send you son yet say the musicians no instrumentalists they can one even if there should be something like we just quoted in the scripture. The Bible is our constitution. Yes, man for talent. It was a parable. You know, the master gave them talent and they had to account for what they used their talent for. Accountability. And this is what talent now transfer my common reward. Now, how are you going to account it when the master calls you?
What did you say? I saw for any respecting musicians.
This is what I think they are missing. Music, you know, a tool for church growth. Last 2 weeks, me papa na say sorry o me na fo bi ko jam me ko CJ mobile me ko CJ free o say Kofi mo sorry there you have very good sound. I love the music. Madam for back o ko jam me or call different church. and real catch them and mania bridge of Mumra, sorry. They was say the music, they love the music. So music is an instrument for church growth. If you have good music, it's very easy to get people to come visit the church and decide that so it's a tool for church development. So if you want to develop your church, now if he says just about buying very nice instruments and you don't want to invest in the people who make the music, then you are missing it. And I think that is what Pastor Chris saw. The last week he make his point, says our trick, na Pastor Chris, our revelation, and Pastor Chris or Yakilomi, Nigeria, and a Nema Crass and Bessie, they identified music as a very effective instrument or tool for church development. So when you see it as a tool for church development and you decide you are putting your musicians and your instrumentals on payroll, like Frankie Vive was saying, there's no way I will be who to say who to seek a because I thought I'm Kasa, oh, that's we moved your million to four. We moved your million.
Just a respect to be
more Kasa, I'm going to Kasa. More Kasa. Because don't forget,
sorry, playing for near Sofo. Let me be very because I am in the space. So I know sometimes that's how okay, a Sofo be. But you see, this same music tool, Papa Bishop also answer. He's using it effectively. Me who to New York Ghana ha. Bishop also answer and answer my father's house. My phone our friend say, "Ya pese ya ne wo som." Obeka say muntua me 10,000 answer na never. Because if Papa also answer my who say he is there for you. Your program when your information on time, he will be there. But be was no kasa yi ni bottom sika. Because your lunch be he came. He was supposed to come and do oba no obi ye. Owie ye no. Pofu anyaketwa and the money here, but he still bless us. The pofu amoka say pofu and pofu. You see that, and when you go to his church you realize that he appreciates the music department. Then 4 days last initial nano year initial now also omo retreat on him music department omo retreat. So his heart is with the music department. I will not be surprised that there are people. So if you identify say a young tuono and as a music department a tool, I want to person me train papa mo adwin si so. Ne ye mama mo aso from penifo ne aso for say see music as a tool that you can use, you can harness to develop your church.
Thank you.
Because I want to phone say utua o mo ka mo so betua title sorry.
Frankie.
Good.
Frankie, okay,
I wanted to say that
question.
This Titi, don't make it a headline, but let me make a very, very serious statement. These pastors are the reasons why we have lost a lot of musicians and singers to the world.
Very true.
They have pushed musicians to the world. You know how? Because you don't recognize them and you minimize their talent over there. The world recruits them and they play in pubs, nightclubs. The same talent in church. They play the bass in pubs and nightclubs where people are stripping and paying all sorts of money. You lose them to the church because that side, that dark world is what will now begin to control their talent. So they'll stop coming to church. Now sorry, transport cry a problem. Me wa me ba me nyes card to me hospital bills. Me school fees. Then I'll stay in the world. So which form of evangelism are we doing? The same people you bring, you push them back into the world with your inactions, with your irresponsibility. God will ask you.
Frankie, maybe it's a question when you say, nowadays, do we see gospel musicians or my jidin or local assembly? Do we see them?
We don't.
Also, why?
Oh well, I can't say. It depends. Maybe I will be free about me where I come from, the ministry I come from, a new ministry in Fiba. So now we can say
autonomous.
We can say a ministry.
What a new ministry Muna Fiba. I'm saying
listen, ministry of free
for
ministry.
So for autonomous. I just simple question autonomous.
So for no. Listen to me.
Minister,
Kofi Donko. I am the host. I am the host. When I'm your host, one new coin be as a question. One new question be as a one new coin. Papa Kadiaka. Meta with you, microphone, me, I'm in the
daughters of Glory Jesus, Tego sisters.
Yeah.
Some
call man.
Yeah, Papa, we need more.
So, my maybe some question say,
maybe I will be the last person say, will be to them na yem piano. So the major. And I make us will be with TV and TS say, and yet, as of when you na, if you all money will discourage you. They will discourage you. But then, if you so a piano.
A BP.
I was a supporting who I me. I can say, you do all my, I saw many because I'm a musician. Yeah, piano. I know. Me so I'll make sure I'll follow you. We are not afraid. The parents also be friend. When we say be suffer or car, obey. So the metro. If you so I say a car, I to say. As woman and as of when I pump woman.
Say, Papa, oh, shimwa, be sorry, and I suffer 1, 2, 3 be pet in it to me a yes, sir.
Oh, so when yes, research.
Oh, Papa,
I have some other one. They say you're far, but Frankie King, I told, but a beer. Dear Frank, dear, a beer might not be today, but we are doing with the car. I say, son, hey. I don't think that today.
Papa, let me ask this question. For instance, say Celestine Donko, sorry member or Tonjum or a lead singer. Now when your program or also a major convention. And also in your program, ABI, about 3 days, everyone a day be 5,000, 3 days, 15,000. Now, to me, catch us, so Papa, big sure I mean, you say a national convention, so also about other programs, and also in your program, you baby. Not the two, and you say, Papa, sure I make a boy in there 3 days, a month, 15,000. And Papa, wait and Kawada, my one house on and Kananka program, I make wait and come in Jainaja, Mayaka, when they're going to me, I'm 15,000, I'm 10,000 krana, Major is a program, Namaba. Is it good? Will it favor you?
Auntie, on say, I saw a program now, yeah, Canina, I think so, my budget and all of that, and sell
but ABN and do so.
Maybe, and now, talent, and so and also, and then I'll be shares also call. Yeah, be man be
15,000.
Yeah, also 10,000. I saw be man. If you say much mean say okay, you can open 10,000. But yeah, we say 10,000. Yeah,
to me farmer.
So on the say, young can say from mom. I bet me I be kakra one. You say it between the amount. I be a 1 year 10,000, but we can negotiate and come a little bit. Yeah, Nina so. So if you are not in America, the check they have better budget.
Papa, would you to me say to me? Papa, would you to me say I saw them most 80% M1 musicians.
When you that research, when you say 80%,
Papa, reason America say I saw no share members in here and every Sunday be you met Bekona sorry, Sisi Chumbekona sorry. Then in at least every Sunday we see all these superstars in their churches.
I think say sir and a year will another say a idea say I sorry no support to artists from day one.
Only sir ofano.
And now I casa mema cross embassy. Misati say one more same day. I mean, you can say, who Freckras Embassy, Nibia, and to Nibia said, Perceval Bay program, I made that way, Sikani $1 million. First question, as some of the Kidika catch on say, my man checking my sorry office and say, sad date, you know, you need to follow the
let's just say, I saw a man more enough.
Still, the support of the church.
Enough.
So this kind of scenario will not happen if the church really supports you.
Yes, I am away. I know about Tonjum Sunday 800,000 because Papa currently America say Kofi don't notice and a year of Tonjum ye inviting us sorry. Bomber price ebia 15 18 my away enti Papa asonin tia say sikana ye dem musicians in there is nothing to go home.
Yes, I am.
Papa, because Okojina one platform, so no better you know obenya 8,000, 15,000, 12,000 within 30 minutes to 20 minutes. Papa, and there so no major, I want baby.
Program ya de ba kono say they correct it sa na man kete. Nti if you say yen kan man ya ba massage no. Let's see.
Asori na ye program no. Omo factor Celestine wo mu.
Papa, asori say sika ye 3 days. Papa do say Papa say Celestine and I me mouth scenario say na sorry be to me Ediama Celestine do say ye 3 days. Ye 3 days na Frankie 5 Celestine and answer Selena Boateng or ba a day bia or co program maybe a day every night be or continue 30 minutes 5,000 into 3 days in 15,000 asona so obiena no kasa asona man 10,000 ko abobue e koko apai
come na mama en kano an gudu pempen so bi ti say ase asofo echiri
yen kasa debi ye kasa asore no
enye Frankie kan say asore no you see ade ba ko na yes ya ne bi si o say asofo bebre sure ade say ya o ma ye we na hu say ade na sipen and so the more five ways
Papa advice ben
na o ma twimo
advice ben na ade ma asofo 2 minutes.
Well, as we all saying, you know, more talent, the whole year on the do and they say, "Sa talent was sorry." A quite be also here, Nanny Pano, it will sustain, you know. Now, to me, ye no, as one also me.
Papa, your fancy Celestine don't call us sorry and come on to be and say,
Obama, sorry.
So, or you was sorry, remember every Sunday be Obama, sorry, Fridays.
I was between us a Vigo. Say, Oye Jumadi. Oba sorry can you aneka. Ana Oye Juma.
Oye Juma so or Tonyuma was sorry, yeah. Or active member and or a lead singer or share Nijina Bri ye between aneka every month. Uncle be sorry and could book with the Sundays obeba all night obeba midweek service Wednesday obeba or share roughly in Casene say the man.
You see Edrua ever had it.
But come now. You can't be brain ya. You can't be brain ya. You bought a sofa netino. Na ye e tu ya nyum to phone so for.
Yeah, a binum subenzu
a binum per experience into a sofa being so timaya dame is because
Selena Boateng wa mama
and nyum to phone being so it more dame. A proud. When the church begin to support them,
so for anyway, so for to me and Kasikan Kadbama a Celestine. I am Yapa. Selena Boateng was sorry, member Tunjum Sunday every Sunday. Baby to say baby I be 8,000 every month. Now and 12,000 every month.
So when you saying so be to say na me na because do at the end of the month sorry no can be abomu e bia wo nya be 7
so for me can be ama na ma me come
can wo just 7,000 na dey ama
me can be ama
say dey aso no mba
o be na dey ka
papa na so mba and o mba
obeba
and enu na ya o mama sorry no
be have middle way in the sense that say oh my 8,000
but come na
Selena better say
come na asma make it's there that it is also true that some musicians have exhibited some demonic attitude in church.
Demonic pa.
Ama asofo binum bebre abojo omoraho. That is why they don't respect musicians or give them that value anymore because asofo bi to me speniska kofa member ebeba bebo instrument and be lidi 1 2 3 4 months because wakosra sorry ba ko mienu mi ense bi mo sofu bia man big money no no betray osofu na obefa wo fi na wo nye be bia o de wa ba ha wa polish your craft no. Then you leave and go and service somebody who gives you a premium. Loyalty is gone among some of our musicians. Itina ma sofu no so be visa matibi and I can quote Pastor Chum Sisi Chum
Pastor Alex Chum, Prophet
Alex Chum. You understand? Mati story no say okofa musician be.
Your friend is saying.
I've heard. Sisi Chum, but my friend Sisi Chum the narrative or Hit FM. I work at Hit FM TM in my ears. On Andy Dusty show.
I Prophet Alex Chum.
Yes. That okofa musician. Who was his number? Bet me a friend on musician. Eba sorry him. No. Developing. Edu baby no. No nya favors. Outside. I'm on the court price. Eba two so masa. To me to me there maminko. You know, so some of these things, they also invest in some of these musicians. Loyalty is gone. See, let's begin to also talk to them to be loyal to their godfathers in the church. When they begin to take care of them, now grow with the church. Yankasi because of that, also for our bills in so they are supporting you. But a word near support. They complement each other.
Luma says, Oma wa ponchi eduane pedi oyede. Ofu aboji say echenura. And he said, Frankie, me to say, but wakofa nimpa na efi village aba. Maybe a nimpa wade na aba krom, neni abete, neni abebi, onwusa sana ha me bade bia me be kura ya hwem ye. Papa we you inviting back kro ya me koto njumbe 30 minutes, wa ma me 2000.
No, but that's the nibre.
No,
that's the nibre. You don't do that. You don't compare your family to another family.
Exactly.
You cut your coat according to yourself. Baby, I want to scare soon. Any di ho de yeso e wo sa sorry ho no says can ye di ho nyame ya adom ni yenyingwe. As we grow, then your income grows. So don't compare church A to church B. There are two different churches, two different membership, two different caliber of people who are living and paying their tithes in the church. Into any any brand about
Selena, do you think say me will you accept this?
Kakra mekani say unsaid the way I suffer no treating. And non unsa encourage you ma wo baby. To say ebia we are so for kwamena.
Yeah.
Ma ba ho wa ma me 10,000. Na ma call ebia so for 5 ho. No ma me 5,000. Wo hwe ahwan na de bia me ko.
Na no ntina na me bi say Frankie say eba na sa pe
ye nipa o ma ye
David Selena, as for now, you knew the genesis of the church.
David, I know a different issue.
Yes, so you knew such church in the level. On this level now, bet you have why are you now fighting for them to pay you that money? Exactly.
Nancy, can you say that you said the open and a different, but different church be a more or more to sorry way there. What they are sorry to say Action Chapel. Or more invite. Omukran they won't bother themselves so mo baby sa so be and say and so kwa de the be ma na be ade wo na expect kwan e be mo
wow
it's because of that would be Jawa sorry
me sorry there I will never stop
exactly
because me call Church of Pentecost and they help me na me need TT kan wansem me a program almost support me even my mama sorry kra na sikabi no mo cha omo be kisho say me so me dey beba
Basofo, the TN say the church should begin to make the musicians part of their expenditure. Expenditure now almost spending or the musicians should be part of it. It's just like your light bill, your water bill, your garbage collector, your security, your musicians are all part of it. Say teku and all the makujwa. Fasate kuna emabna.
Adentina mo kwa sorry aya mo charge mo koto ndrum. Yeah, me ko Royal House.
Charge you. Unsa a management and a lady BBA. Artist be.
Into mo nya we say management and charge.
Okay, metimi can say papa ite na you invite Celestine Donkwa. Say you be see ni so.
The manager.
Yes, see ni so a obe make sure so be shirt ade. Obe dress well. Obe tofu well, right? Into okasa ene me obe mesra mo ni say ya. Wachake bibia wo say what say ne
na da enjum ba ko an obeto yankoto shoe ma yanto perfume ma yankoto wig ma
papa me ba na ma ye me basa na me
enye se basa sabe wo bebia wo ba studio ko wa ye ho fefefe nti no wo kwa asori a obeto nyum 45 minutes or 30 minutes na wo de pressure na begu yankoto wig
na
ma hihye we yina ma hihye pudu na ma te say bia me ebia ma start ministry me fa yimi mposi nche bia me de me wodi niti obi a started ministry congregation ye be 80-100 na waton sa fra Selena bo wato wagidin ana say Celestine Donko na motumi charge 12,000 enye nyame adwuma na moye
na nyame adwuma o se ensa nya adwuma na nya dai endidi
just 30-minute performance no or ministration no
said there will be monthly salary 12,000
more than just 30 minutes just asika no
men kind of just so
mame boy menuano because I have also managed gospel artists before and I faced the same problem. Their advice I made be more say when it comes to the church, have a different binoculars. When it comes to the church,
super. Yeah.
Your spectacle must be different from how you look at the world. Now, if for instance a Charterhouse or a Vodafone calls me for a gig, and an Action Chapel calls me for a gig, I'll use two different binoculars.
I understand.
I will not measure the same thing that I will use to measure the church. Number two, even when it comes to the church itself, and you are not even comparing it to an outside gig, but you are going to minister in a church.
Look at.
You himself rider. How do you call it? Your pay structure and everything. When it comes to the church, take off that cloth.
Yeah, consideration.
Take off that cloth because after all, yes, and you're sorry, but it's one body of Christ. Don't go there for free. Listen, don't go there for free. But have a conversation. Also, no, munja isa. Also, for them, you are the no, don't do that.
But yeah, not price and also because as a way churches and young fans a royal house afro.
That's what I mean.
I'm a quanta prophet.
You wait. Sorry, no. Because also sorry ni bi owa omu sika sem wo so and sorry bi owa afei na wo sha se bi 2 years afei na wo sha se nti sorry na 2 years na wo sha se no wo ko no 4,000 kra o nyama
good
ti say dey o can I agree with you yeah
but nti say wo fuel bi na
ye de kra west say sorry no say bi sorry ni 20 papa o de me ba mo hwe me no obekwa koyi 200 Ghana cedi no dia show nsem
at least we be no but maybe so the monetary aspect na edema does it motivate you or does it take impact on your administration?
Sure, it will make an impact.
Oh, you are. Let's just say, I'm sorry how to say, yeah, man, pefu no. So the would you allow to you now go stress?
I encourage you, and Papa.
I did, yeah,
say amount 20 million 20,000
Ghana
said Jima Celestine na ometo only 20 minutes
cash
now be a frost the bra memo 2,000 there na abeko
and yes sample the person me change on the platform no
papa we have me Selena
Selena on the platform no Frankie
bra
now wow buy out to say yeah, more or less $2,000. But 15 minutes pay. Now they are
sorry. And your problem.
Call US. Yeah, mommy, only 10 minutes. When it's a Pentecost, the more time, the more 10 minutes. $2,000 for 10 minutes.
That's a minimum na maboso.
$2,000. And I know so anya kwana bra wo wie na Jenako. Eti wono nipa no sa afra obi mu a
o kwa na be start afra na eti
say program bi ani ho
Kofi me say my managing team before you come in. An artist told me that Frankie, I know you are the business manager of my brand, but when a pastor calls you, please let me handle it.
Wow.
Yes. Artists behind a vision and a direction. When it comes to a man of God who calls you that I should come and minister on their stage, please leave that for me. Don't argue with the man of God.
Musician man.
I won't mention names. But
why?
No, for
I didn't know.
No, for
so that we you be boss a musician, you be born na bass na who say musician we dey why ya dey.
Your friend is Sisi
Chum. Wow.
Your friend is Sisi Chum. Until who artist no now who need direction. Now the vision when it comes to these things you respect it. Until say now ni jai or contract number end because we in the day she will not change that status quo. When it comes to the church she has a different attitude. Don't go there.
So also for frewa me handle.
Exactly.
Wow.
But when it comes to corporate programs,
wow.
Then you deal with it.
My Moses is in your way. Wow, Opiska ba when Opiska no.
Kofi don't go, Celestine don't go. Opiska.
The thing is, I believe in fairness. May will be a me say you be take you be for granted.
Okay.
That's something I don't take lightly at all. Now point be you making about churches. 2 churches are frail. You know, making sure assess them. For me, that has been my principle. But there's another interesting bit of the same coin. There's another interesting side. My bad Frankie Five, sorry. No, nipa 200 in the room. It's a small church. You realize that crime yes set near day. Into your frame, me share na who because one of the things I do is sometimes I look out for the church on Facebook. I check what they have. Ma who say sorry the omusa. Until be am so okay, more than 1,005.
Yeah.
Na down for pani or so for kwame na dan. Wa sorry no ekuta nipa 5,000. Oh bia. Oh Mini Frankie 5. Who say would the artist yaba why you? And come person mini program na what be the contact and na some to say oh na some nya dey oba me 1,005. Enti oh friend no. Oka e team say 1,005 na woje. Enti won't you can be more than 1,005.
Oh can we can say kasem.
You know, so in as much as a fair, which I believe is if I make my DM messages to my phone, watch you. Obi offer me and say me person me who auditorium no size. Send me a picture of your. I just want to see have a mental picture of how the churches because it will not be fair. Say me charge my mention 10,000 to church A. Not church B, as I a very small church. Masako mention 10,000. It's not right.
Yeah.
It's not right. But this is the challenge with it. Who say, oh, this is a small church, let me also support because baby you can reduce the size of your team. You can just go maybe with just 3 DVs, 3 players, and you are good because it's a small church. You know, so such churches you don't give them because let's remember that first and foremost what we are doing is ministry.
Yeah.
For me, I always believe that let's do 90% ministry and let's do 5% showbiz and entertainment.
Yeah.
That one I have.
Selena,
95% ministry.
Currently, what program are charging?
Well, make us
yes.
Maybe charge.
Yes.
Now it depends.
Good.
It depends on the kind of said the number pay can. Sorry no. Yes, share. Because my car sorry be or what mind your muska.
Me yamfan say Action Chapel. Afrail.
Obe charge.
Be say.
Okay, Action my friend me pay.
What be more money?
On my friend me pay. By
25.
For money management.
Frank me on my friend me pay. Action my friend me pay. By nyame na me no mo kasai. Omone Mr. Charles upon kasai.
And the action say omo frɛ was kasa na omo de mo obey okay. We say yes my bag action. Mo hwɛ me kama.
Oh, maybe another you're expecting they will give you even more.
But to you, no.
To me, no, mommy 300 million.
300 million is saying 30,000 Ghana. Hey,
obviously,
now Kugu right now.
I know prophet I'll assume so to answer from Mount saying and
Papa, I friend me last time, no. Or share me fine because me share according to a sorry now. Why am me good? Why am me good pa? Inti baby be a prophet Alestum when I'm Israel. Or invite me and me Philip.
Oh my best say.
I know they're meaning Thomas.
What kwa sorry be a sorry na hwe we.
Bebre and the bebre.
A sorry ben.
Bebre.
A sorry ben sa.
Bebre.
So ka bebre di and the be relative.
Omodoso.
So be ma list be say.
Ebi ma me list 1,005. Ebi ma me list. Obi okra wa mamiska. Obi so hon ma 5,000 and no de be ma wa. No ama 2,000 or see later me fro. No. No fro bio.
Nte ba na sa nimpa mo nimpa dodo se na wo kopro nga odi omudi wechi.
Oh obi o ha 4, ebi o ha 5. Ebi o ha me sha sorry na me hu hia sa me de keyboard is that now.
Nte ofa nimpa 5 obi a efa ne baby obi akura ne car na obi achata ne taxi
obi ne car nti obeba who wants obetna me make na
na wo ko program nimpa 5 no we are sort of average
sure mo nyina at least
average
obi a wo man 300 Ghana cedi like 3 million
300 Ghana cedi for fuel.
Yeah.
Okay, not just an transportation in and out. Obi obefa taxi 300 na we are what top up and I said 300.
Yeah, and son na one man bibi o de beto no.
Bibi say be say sense
send at least woman 300 kan wa.
Na 600. Na 600 na enimpa 5. Na Frankie 5 na no be say enimpa 5.
Ebi wo
6 mienu kura 1,002 2,004 plus 3,000 na just say nimpa 5 and all more 3,000 na 3,000 and sana was no wa beje wode also transportation in and out maybe it depend baby a wo fi ba also kwa wo fa fuel 300 kura na and sana wa so mama leader na say wunya
me ba odi mechi obebake
okay, back end vocalist so come
and sana management
okay into roughly let's say 8,000 let's say evening show ya tone for say be 30 minutes 40 minutes and I'm more 30 minutes so e be to me epa ho
e be 1 hour 30 minutes now to you o meje mic
na good nyabote na yewia ne sa na adenti nyabote Selena menyo de adenti na bisu moji programs ebo boss sa manager adena ya moji boss because watch night no wojiwa na sa wo ba yem frame oh na MC nko wo man time chesa wo as
be answer tie o gig o pentama
wo za what wo gig wo za menya macho
watch me
yeah program o radio so yem wie kwa me ko o ko program e bia ni so for say
program no end 3 o'clock
o person o chem say me program ehun hia na
ehun hia ka mashi petrol dia ba
so adenti na ye program e bia no one musician nam to for more time
adena adena wo pese wo di ntuma bo Frankie 5 mo
na won me
dream say de bia baby am won they want to create problems for me
any problem
me too very identity
so this is very unfair this is live radio asema o kan obi ti ka muti obi say me my ball hopo agree boni bi o me team about you asema man twin sign so from asema o kan man twin sign
ahoma na te
Frankie because those days I'm tired MCs in a CD launch near but no be about to say hey pressure one friend now kwame frame me program will baby aya na yesika no we focus in yesika ni ntia
so for me say me no be say my question I think that it has to do with planning because take for instance 31st night ya wokan meaning say asori be start on 31st night 8 p.m. kosi 2 a.m. e bin so start 9 kosi 1 a.m. nti make say church A afreme so me pese me here 31st night time ben was say mo beto nchum 9:45 mo say church A ewo anya market me so me kwa asori wo kwashiman church B frame no wo around Dansoman fanse Sakaman area ho baby time ben was mo beto nyum around 10:30
na haso ye
so o frame first one how many minutes was obey 25 minutes second one frame was obey 30 minutes so o share time no ne distance no utimi say okay e betimi ayewe akwa yewe I don't think there's any problem with it.
Selena, I am to me J3 programs about don't you put pressure on.
We don't put pressure on anyone.
Because we baba told you the voice and the strength in
Baba tie. One said no can be ya calculate I didn't say also time 8:30. Where's the time 11. And so for no we be say ba and say sorry kwa I'm sorry man no sorry ako. It's obama watna wa mawa obia fu say wo be pon ansa na omoako mewa no so enum ni ti na wo ban no o ma wontu o
do mo hu say business mo ye
So with
And your business. And your business. So for man can say business.
Yaka business partner say mukukwa pie. It's business. It's showbiz. Why not say 5-10% business? So what's the
company be mu na ukọ ya 5% shareholder na majority shareholder. Company me say 95% business and then 5% now percent 5%.
How do you call the 5%?
It's 5% majority shareholder.
I'm asking a
how can
simple
5% be majority shareholder? How can 5% be majority shareholder?
Majority shareholder. How do you call that shareholder?
But you can't tell me.
How do you? Why are you refusing to mention it? How do you call the 5%
shareholder?
No, we are talking showbiz now. So it's business, right?
Yes, 5%.
Exactly. So why are you running away from it?
No, but you don't. So that is in the minority. That is not the majority.
So catch me say. Me time you say dia. Me time so what's a meko. Ebi ana me kwa metimi akọ the other church nso.
Na wakọje wo ho so. Na the third one kwa na mabre.
So wo ko minister ni hia.
Dey bi eyesika ni hia because the third one kwa na mabre. Obi ebi ato obi ba no abre man microphone mi amanim. Ama chese wa abre to say nipa ni very good. Wa to 3 wa to baako and the third one na ngo srei na to say wa ye weak wa abre. Aya mun slow down is kana ya doso dodo. Mo ma so for sisi ya bre. Our sorry collection you're saying. Frankie 5 Sundays. To me too.
Until now, yeah, start the conversation. You say invest in the ministers in your church, and that time biana sabi. You know when you invest in them and you build them up. That's how it's supposed to be.
Selena, yeah, to aja we janyo mtuana.
Me pacho Devi.
Nada ya tu nkache.
Me pacho me to kwanka krafe na maba.
O worry ye ntin wonka ade.
Worry me ko buy.
Ukunu ede we dwane ana se etesen.
Pacho mi nwane yin na mtie.
Because I mean, you know, ukunu de wo kwashe honeymoon ba kwa mukwa mo besa baba. Ama wo kwa abam. Selena Boati and Baba. Oh, said your hell. Oh, Frankie 5 said your hell. Because I mean, yeah, baby, what to say? Bema now,
ba. Me Selena ho ya kakra.
Oh, worry we invite you.
Worry, you know. Oh, you invite me. Number 2.
Nanka person be
worry and so. What doggy everybody around here. But me catch and say
Selena so what TV.
Kuntu hwane a
echia neko. Oba betu wa live
so. Kokromotin so.
Inside the home pop.
Obesan ba.
Selena, why? I mean, aware no ama.
Frankie 5 as mo can me dini ho ya. My friend Frankie 5 sir, my friend na on film. Kanokre.
Selena.
Kanokre me say no message kra wo a wo film. Me fan kire.
Selena.
How many years now who me?
Me fan kire.
No, how many years now?
Frankie 5 me fan.
Even me show. When was the last okay year about me show so?
And na me friend o some person me but then how can Kanokre.
They're not kind.
Minkai, as okay, Minkai. It's been how many years? Like 3 years.
That Ben Abeko Frankie 5 shows.
That Ben member.
And you know the account. It says Selena one bomb man. Number 2. Oh, why we and so? So what delete me number? So what dog you bia? Oh,
why we invite me? Did you invited me?
I didn't invite you, but on said na ye kumase na enga.
Okay.
Nti na me pesa me dey how better go
be so.
Oh, no.
Who could elder na? Hey. I elder. And they say they must of the no see me come in bomba. Wow, ya da ya me ase.
Me no don.
Nti da be na wo de a new one ever.
Me was studios this year.
Oh, record.
Me recorded.
The issue with him pa. Selena, God bless you.
If you want to produce me, come.
Hey, and also another topic.
Headline no amano.
Hey, Titi.
I'm on for Jerry Juma.
And also another topic.
Another headline. Or sister, also producing now. You are welcome.
Me, come.
The question is, where is the former manager?
And also another topic.
Where is the former producer?
And also another topic. Are winning manager? Winning manager.
Selena compared once more.
Hey,
Selena Boateng ends the road with CBEX music.
Straightforward. What say if you want Selena Boateng is saying say if you want to produce me,
come.
Goodies na frame no.
Who is Goodies?
Goodies Music International. Also are you ready so be produce you.
Oh, okay. Akwanda.
Goodies. I say Akwanda ho. until obe produce you.
Mate.
On this CBS nya problem.
Debbie.
We are sure.
Actually.
Only CBS je adwuma ye.
Ye nje adwuma but ye family still.
There be some okay they contradict it. You can't be family engaged.
Me say when is CBS when is CBS je adwuma ye. Yes, no.
Okay, you see how they nye adwuma bi.
When is CBS
no ni akese brempo eja adwuma no.
When is CBS je adwuma.
More.
Oh my goodness. Selena, when is CBS je adwuma ye. Onse obawa woni na eje adwuma ye. Okay, matitim ting tan.
Yeah.
Masensan bibia.
They when your headlines oh.
Masensan bibia. Selena Boateng breaks away from CBS music production.
Straight
for me. Selena Boateng breaks away.
On the most serious note.
Confirm. Sorry. Selena Boateng breaks away from Selena Boateng. Selena Boateng breaks away from CBS music production. What happened?
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
I would say a Juman we drew baby. I think say Obiani na who then baby obey to me I could do I could do. And my boss, Mr. Chasapon, wherever he is, I salute him. In fact, he has done a big job. And you all know Selena Boateng will be any enti medana sing I mean no, but a drew baby nas want to mean to us, so somebody have to continue.
Okay.
Yeah.
I rest my case. Me, I won't go far. Yeah. So what do contact bye.
Okay, so we'll be here my program. I'll be here for 0244 638 for only programs in Bachelor. 0244 638 452. Yeah.
Good. Frankie.
Bra.
Yeah, the best. Uni shake view.
Oh, mini shake.
Uni shake. I was here meeting the Reverend Kwame na Aidan. Yeah, the Jumedi na Evesia Selena Boateng breaks away from CBS music production.
And you know we are ending the session on the Christianity and contraceptives, no? Yeah, we are ending the discussion on radio this evening. Now, Selena, give me my phone. We are ending the discussion on radio. Now, and then we are coming to demonstrate how to use condoms. Because condom, no, from the experts, no, you will send a decision if a bit shy, it to me breaky. One shiny year.
The way you use
yes, on a gospel show.
On a gospel
this
show.
Is gospel.
And to where the artificial penis, Bebaho.
Oh, brah. Well, they just tune in to Hit FM at 6 p.m. to 8.
Jesus.
And you know Sofo Kum Chacha is there. Sofo Josiah Ando will be there. We have two doctors who will also be around.
Wow, super.
And we'll discuss this.
What time?
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
to 8 p.m. on Hit FM.
Wow,
103.9.
Thank you so much. Abuja Mayanfa Sankai boy FM Alidu Razak Endra na afi ode abeto police for yina enim Alidu Razak ne telephone number 0243 879001 0243 879001 ode abeto police for yina enim Endra 18th February say anopa 11 a.m. na babari man your friend Salim Razak when you're 11 years ofifie akwadano ofisa time ofifie andra no mba fi bepem ende enti odeto etiefo yinan nim se wo a wonim bebi bia akwadai wo your friend Salim Razak when you're mfi edu bako no wo a wonim where about bia bombodi an say Obaba in the nearest police station and also offer 0243 879001 0243 879001 Bombardia na Fanny Bano called the nearest police station anaasɛ TV station bi ɛbɛn biara wobɛtumi ɛde no akɔ na wɔma ayɛ announcement ama no saa nkaebɔ yi ɛfi Nima police station extractor making ken wɔn kɔyɛ complaining ɛwɔ Nima police station ebusua me de obesi yankopɔn yɛ adom a ɛkyena me ne obedi ehia live on Adom 106.3 FM Macra, bye bye.